So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great...
Oh no, this does not look good. Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Marquinhos getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Serginho. Van Dijk. Neymar. Serginho. We get a throw in. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. Marquinhos. And it's Ruben Neves. And it's Serginho. Good ball over the top. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Good ball, good take. And he's picked out the run. And they've got rid. Neymar, looking for the run. He has shot a goal! Tries to get it clear. And he cuts out the supply. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mohamed Salah looks to get on the end of this. Xavi Alonso. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro is there to clear. Marquinhos. It's Xavi Alonso. And it's Van Dijk. Serginho. And it's Ronaldinho. It's a really well-measured ball. Koundé.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And they've got a throw. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Ronaldinho! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Now then, the ball's come loose. He is through here.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, terrible pass. Beckham. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe! Cannavaro getting this one clear. That's really well cleared. Ronaldinho, out to the right. Oh, good spread. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Substitution in progress.
Xabi Alonso looking to play it into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ronaldinho! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Ronaldinho really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Knocks it into space, and he's intervened well there. No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Baresi gets it away. India are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Rafinha. That ball looks a good one. Oh, important interception. Serginho. And that's that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really...
Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Salah. Xavi Alonso. And it's Marquinhos. Turns back here, probably the best option. India are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Raul, nicely shaped ball. He's being urged to shoot. And he's there to clear it. Well, they've got it again. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That pass has been well intercepted. Raul. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rijkaard. 15 minutes till half-time. Ronaldinho. Now Salah. Koundé to Marquinhos. And it's Xabi Alonso. And Koundé. Now it's Kane. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And no, that was never going to make it.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's in a great position here, and he's managed to get... There's the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That's really well cleared. Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. This looks promising. Oh, it's come loose! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Milan with a free kick then. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Kachu! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the keeper's got it again. Courtois. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Kane. Tries to play it through. Cross flung in towards the middle. He's found some space. Good claim. No margin for error there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Rosicky. He's shifting through the gears here. He's onside. Goes for a shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Hangs what shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking. Kupchu picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Salah. Van der Ven attempts a clearance. And that has left him in a heap. He has found the way through. And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
The goal scorer for Milan after 75
And the lead is extended still further.
Number 20.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Rosicky. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross from Robertson.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's opted for the long pass. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Mbappe. Raul. He rises! Off the post! In he goes again! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Robertson charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Messi. Crosses it in. Brzezinski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. India suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Beckenbauer tries to play it through. Deep cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Goal! The breakthrough strike! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
India are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, looking for options for movement. He's got away. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Messi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Ronaldo chasing after it. Serginho, and it's been played through. Great ball and a decent chance! They've scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And this is Neymar. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Passes short and sharp. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot could be on. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cass takes a shot. That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, what a ball! He's had a shot! He's got away with one there. India with the corner, they're first. Dealt with nicely by the defence. India have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Petit. And it's Neymar. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to
Those of you
resist
making
change
their way home
at
on
this
public
stage.
transportation today, please watch
India
the screen
in
for
control
train
at
departure
half-time,
times from all
2-0.
local major stations.
There's the start of the second half. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Torres. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. And the second half is off to a flyer. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Beckenbauer, he's through here. Torres! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Fernando Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he's gone looking for safety. Xabi Alonso promptly onto that, and that is that. So we've reached the hour mark. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed...
Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Xabi Alonso gets rid without sophistication. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Raul.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a decent... And he's decided to go... Oh, crossbar! Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. India moments now away from seeing this one out. Can he get it through? Messi, and Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
On the field, number 22.
This is their
Cristiano
second corner of the
Ronaldo.
game.
Number 18, Maradona. Number 7, Ronaldinho. Number 10, Messi.
Xabi
Coming
Alonso
on the field,
moves short.
Number 9, Mbappe.
He has a look
Number
up,
11,
fires it in low.
Number
That was well seen
19,
too. Good
Ribery.
clearance.
Number 24,
Messi. Oh, it's a nice
Mohamed
idea,
Salah.
but the...
2 added minutes
And
have
he's
been
let
indicated.
fly! Cannavaro. And there goes the final whistle. India have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So, Jim, how do you reflect
And
on
we
what
come
we've
to you
seen?
now with
I
a
think
quick
that
request
early
for
goal,
support
Peter, pretty much
for our
decided
charity fund,
everything.
Chance in
It dictated.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up.
everybody, and welcome to
Incentives
today's
do not
match.
come much simpler or sweeter than that one. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. India cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And he's worked it through, picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! We've got a goal! And we are off the mark here, and look who is wheeling away. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 22, Cristiano
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Played into space. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. That's really well cleared. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Kagawa. And he was alert to it. And they've got rid. India have got it back and they'll have another go. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Neymar, distributed tidily. No, that's overhit. Asensio. India are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. They get a throw in. Kagawa goes on a run down the left wing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ruben Neves. Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Vardio. Kagawa. Back towards the middle. Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. No, he's managed to misplace that. India are looking to go forward now. Ruben Neves. India looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And here's Neymar. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Asensio. Azar. Neymar, and he's lost his man
2
here.
added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that was very necessary. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Decent chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Now, the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. India head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're off again.
India definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player of legendary status. Vardiol. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that.
Koundé. And it's Beckham. There will be a throw-in. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Corner number 3 coming up. India have the chance to go the other way. India just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And here's Azar. He could be in, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? He is through here. Tries a shot! That's another chance. He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Takes the shot! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! About as smooth as it gets! It is in their hands again. Could that be the decisive blow?
Well, they clearly fancy their chances now of winning this. A lead at this time that really seems to have re-energised them.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar.
So,
Coming
time
on the
for changes
field
on
is
both sides,
number
actually.
18.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this,
Substitution
this is as
taking
good a
place.
time as any to make a change.
And he shoots! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's having a shot! It's in! Have they done it now? Could this be the final push towards the ultimate goal?
Now that's just down to great character, Peter. It's so tempting to become disheartened having been pegged back once, but to do it all over again, that's fantastic.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Number 5, Xabi Alonso.
Well, this is what we've been
Coming
waiting
on the
for.
field,
I think this
number
team shows great
24,
willpower and a
Mohamed
wonderful
Salah.
never-say-die attitude.
Number
No other
15,
outfit can match them. They just
Casemiro.
keep going. Superb.
Substitution in progress. 6 added minutes has been
Francisco
indicated.
Conceição. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldinho.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Now here's the shapes to shoot! They've scored! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Number 18,
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
India could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time?
number 7.
And that is that. India have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Ruben Neves taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
India really were brilliant
Hello,
today,
attendees.
Peter.
This
To
is
produce a
a
performance like
children's
this
announcement.
in a game...
you